waiting for that to happen. All right. All right, we are going to make something. Whether or not it works, we will find out. I am going to, as I finish up my lunch here, I'm going to try to make an elf with bendy parts. Like an articulating elf. We got Shoop's in, Todd's in, gotta go back to work. Yes, had to work. No worries. Almost done. All right. Just finishing up some egg casserole before I had to throw it away. We're on a finish what's in the fridge before it goes bad. We had too much leftovers, so I got to eat what's in there. Is that Matthew? Matthew's in, I think. I'm not sure. I don't recognize that call sign. All right, let's see what we can do. We're going to start with the body. and go from there. It's cold again today, snowy. Came out to about 5 inches of snow. We don't usually get that much snow this early in this cold, but a lot of snow. All right. All right, let's get started. I'm gonna go quick, so I'm not gonna do any sanding or anything. All right, now I'm going to, let's see. Get my drill bits out. And the wire that I'm going to use to connect these looks about like that. So I need a drill bit that is about the same diameter. That looks about right, a little bit bigger. Maybe we'll try 1/8. Yeah, 1/8 inch. Okay. All right, I'm going to drill for the arms. Let's put the arms up a little bit higher. The seam too long for the body. Maybe. Let's give him a waist. Do that. All right. Let's drill some holes for legs. So I don't know if this is going to work. I kind of hope it works. I've always wanted to try it. Start with a piece of firewood. Yes, this is cherry also. So it's easy to cut fast. And that's what I'm looking for, because this is a live stream over my lunch break. Separate that. Let's do this one first. So I'm kind of doing some crazy steps because I'm just picturing in my head how this is going to work. And it might work and it might not, but we're going to try it. Okay, now I need to drill for his head. Rather than put the whole Jacob's chuck in, I'm just going to use the drill bit. Just like that. Very easy. Yeah, cherry is easy to work with. Very quick to use. It's like as soft as pine, but it's still a hardwood. Okay, now let's get some pieces of wire. I'm going to start out about 2 inches long. I need about 5. I need 5 pieces. Okay, let's see if these fit in these holes. Oh, that's perfect. Perfect. Now let me find my glue. One. Probably should find a different way to do this because there's going to be glue all over it. 2. Maybe we'll just coat it in glue. 3. 4. Anybody see what I'm doing here, what I'm after? Oh. All right. And then the last one, I'm going to put the last one in after I cut it off. Where's my saw? Where's my saw? Saw doesn't have a blade, and I can't. I could turn these up. Oh, do that. Turn those up. Oh, those holes are touching. Okay. We'll try it. We can always add some more glue. See if I can turn this off without the wires flying out. All right, got the wires in for arms and legs. Put one more in for the head. Oh, that's awesome, Michael. Thank you for reporting back. I don't have one to show. I actually gave it to my sister-in-law over Thanksgiving because they gave me the wood, so I thought they should get the first piece. But we made looked like a whiskey barrel bottle stopper, wine bottle stopper. Looks pretty good. I think it turned out pretty good. All right. So this is the body. I've got 2 legs, 2 arms, and a head. And let's turn the head. Okay. So I'm gonna take this out. Yeah, that's awesome. This, especially the wood that I used was driftwood from Lake Erie, and it had like a bluish, greenish hue to it. They turned out well. I had a fun time. All right, let's get this in. So I'm gonna try to make the head with a pointy hat, and then I'm gonna drill the hole off center, not like right through the center, so it looks like a real head. Hopefully we can get this mostly built in an hour. I don't know. Okay. You know, if you were starting with like a 1-inch dowel to do this, it would be so easy. I could see that would be so easy. So this would be a good Christmas gift. If you paint it, you could paint it while you're turning it, and then glue it later and put the wires in the glue instead of putting the glue on the body. Probably dip the wires in glue or use hot glue or something. Michael, you have to send me a picture over Instagram. I'd love to see him. will definitely check that out. All right, so you definitely want to be sanding. I don't have a ton of time. Let me ask you this, does the elf hat have a little ball at the top, or is it just pointed? I don't know. Hey. A little bit scraped there. Let's add some color while we're here. Just a point. I think it's just a point too. I think so. Yeah, I like that. All right. There. And quickly add color. Not hard to do. Trying to go fast. You slow down. Give him a little bit of a chin. All right, there is our elf head. Now I'm going to drill a hole a little bit off center because your neck is like kind of on the back of your head, not directly in the middle. A little bit of a flat spot. There we go. Okay. Right there. Okay. That's good. Take the body. We're going to go up in about that much. Okay. Whoop. Dropped his head down in. Of course. Oh, come on. Beheaded a gnome. A gnome. Okay. Let's put some glue in there. We'll try to put glue on the wire this time. Yeah, I have thin and it's not gonna work very well. I have some thicker, but not with me at the moment. Oh, look at how perfect. You know, when you cut something, you're like, I look way better at it than I should. Put a little bit more glue in there. Spray. He's got a little bit of a face. We don't want that frown face. Okay, there's his head. Let's do arms and legs, and they're going to be almost identical. Legs maybe a little bit longer. I think this is going to work. I wasn't sure. You know, you never really know if it's going to work until you do it. But that's looking pretty cool. You could almost make it smaller and just use wire and then pose it however you want. All right. I thought I had some smaller pieces of wood. There they are. See if I can get these to the inner part of the jaws. There we go. Get them out of the way. What time is it? 11:44, getting close. I only have an hour from 11 to 12. So I gotta go fast. All right. So what I really need is my little coping saw. Oh, wait, I have my, hold the phone. I have my little pole saw. Yes, because I need a flat surface to drill. If I were taking my time, I would drill these on the lathe, but I just don't have the time, so. Okay, we've got whatever. They could be arms, legs, whatever. I'm going to use them as one arm so far with two joints. Don't drill into your hand, kids. I'm not using my fast drill, I'm using my slow drill. Okay, two into that one. I don't know if we'll put an actual hand or if we'll just leave it a stub. Can try to drill that. Gonna walk. So I think I'm gonna leave this one for now solid. I'm not gonna drill a hole in that side yet. Let's cut another piece of wire. Okay. Cut this piece of wire about right there. That should be about right. Save that. Okay. This one's 2 holes. Glue. So here's another thing I wanted to say. Nothing that I do here is proprietary. I encourage you to experiment. I hope that what we do here on this live stream is maybe a little bit inspiring, and you go back and try it in your own shop and let me know how it turns out. Like, send me some pictures or whatever. But I don't want anyone to think, oh, I can't make that because Bailey Woodworks made it. That is not our intention. I encourage you to make it and make it better. That would be my challenge. Okay, there's a really odd looking long arm and it's bendable. All right. So that makes our legs need to be a lot longer. So let's do a leg. We could get a little hand out of here if we wanted to put little hands on, but it's not really held very good. All right, we put in another one. See if we can get a femur. Pat's in. Hey, Pat. There we go. This one may fly off. There's not much to this piece. All right, this is one leg. That wood is pretty punky. Pretty punky. One upper leg, I guess, not. So how far did I drill? Let's do do this leg about right there. Might as well cut that one. Cut that one. Okay. But yeah, if anybody tries this, show me what you did, because I know like with more time, I might be able to do things a little bit different. There's a leg, an upper leg. Let's do a lower leg. Might be able to get a couple out of this piece. An arm maybe. Lower leg and an arm. You know what? I can go between sets. Since I'm not drilling anything on the lathe. How many got snow last night? I know like Chicago area has been pounded. This is maybe the first snow we've gotten that actually stuck to the ground. Yeah, I'm pretty cold too. I can run my heater, but not when I'm running my saw or lathe. So I run it for a little bit and then come out and turn it off. But my garage never gets freezing though. It's always a little bit above freezing. So it's not too bad. All right. Shoop, where are you guys located that you're just getting the snow? So there's if you're just starting or you want to start and you're worried about getting catches, I just got a pretty good catch there, and nothing really happened. It just kind of bounces in your hand, but it's not gonna hurt you. I might need to get a diesel heater or propane heater because I need to run another electric circuit for my mini split. There's just no easy way to do that. pretty thick. Let me take a little bit more off. I think I could get a small part of the leg and then another leg part. Let's try that. Or should I just cut this? No, we'll do. Okay. My son, here it is. All right, this may be it. It is 12 o'clock, so I need to start finishing, and I am not going to get all the way finished, but I will work on, I'll finish this up tomorrow, same time, same place, and we'll see where we get. So we need to finish the 2 legs and add another arm, and maybe add hands and feet. I might do that, especially if that's all I have to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 hands, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. So anyway, this is your bendy elf. He'll sit like on a shelf or something. There's something like an elf on the shelf, or I've heard of something like that. But yeah, so if you like this, definitely subscribe. I have to, there's Matt. I got to get going. It is past my lunchtime. So check out our channel, see everything that we make. We make all kinds of stuff other than just wood turning. We do a lot of wood turning during the live stream because it lends itself better to this time period. I only have an hour, so definitely check out some of the other things that we do. Drop a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we will see you tomorrow. So you have purpose, you have value, and you are loved. God bless.